Okay, hello YouTube. Today I want to do a short review on two weapons here. First we have the HK45 and we have the FNP45 Tactical. Both of these are very, very nice weapons. And I'll start on the H&K. We'll move the FNP out of the way so we can more the limelight to each one. Okay, this is the H&K 45. There's a really good view of it. H&K 45. They've been around for a while. This is basically the new one. It's the upgrade from the USP 45, which I actually got rid of today, and I bought an FN45. This is the H&K. They have a O-ring here, green, so you could see it. I like the green one. Well, a better seal on your barrel, a little bit more accurate. This H&K, it's a 10-round magazine. It has your ambidextrous, well, it's not really ambidextrous, your decocking safety. You have another side. You can actually move it up to there, but it does not really have it. It has your magazine release over here, and your slide release on each side. Basically, a little bit very good ergonomics on this gun. And by the way, that little red sticker there is from the gun show. I'm going back tomorrow, so I'm not going to wash that off. But anyway, it has a adjustable back straps on the back. This has sights here, and I'll line them up to show you what that sight picture looks like. Okay, these actually are like a luminous. You add a little light to it and they'll glow, and because the uranium type and or tritium, whatever type, is illegal in Germany, so they don't come imported with that. That's a Picatinny rail for if you're going to put a laser light or something on it. However, the compact Crimson Trace makes a built-in laser that goes right on there, but they don't make it for the full size like this one is. Basically, it has a decocker, which if you take it down like this, it'll drop the hammer. Now the hammer is not engaged. You can pop it to your safety, it doesn't fire, or you can put it down and decock it, and it will fire. It doesn't really have a fancy, it is serrated a little, and you can cock this like that, so now you're cocked. But then you can drop this decocker, it drops it without firing around in the chamber. Then you can pop it back to safety, it's not going to fire. You drop it twice and you're all ready to go. Basically, doesn't really have much of mounts for anything. These are two adjustment screws, I really think, and you probably could mount something maybe there. Sights, this is just basic sights it comes with. But not much is going to argue with that 45 looking at that barrel. Slides are pretty easy to come off. We won't go into that because this is a general review. This is our chamber indicator to show you if you have a chamber. This one works okay on this, so if I put a chamber around, this will come up slightly to show the red. The trigger, the actual magazine release, I'm going to show you, is kind of big on these guys. They'll pop out. It's pretty free spinning coming out, and it's a 10 round. It actually goes in pretty good. I've shot this quite a bit. This is a nice little weapon. You're really going to about $1,000 right up in there. I think I paid $850 for this one here. Came with two other magazines, a few adjustable back straps. You can adjust these back straps on these units. It's nice. It's really ergonomic. It feels really good in your hand. Only issue here is the magazine capacity, and some people are, concerned about that. And we'll talk about the FNP in a little while, and then we'll do some comparisons. But it's a really nice weapon. Highly recommended if you're going to get something. It's a top of the line. And H&K makes a good weapon. They were made basically for the Army, and they never instituted this one. And they still sell them to civilians. And I think they adopted the 9mm Brada. Maybe it was more expensive, but these are, you could fire these underwater. These are great weapons, and I highly recommend them. So now I'm going to go move over to the next one, and this was actually a new purchase that I just got today. Okay, and here it is the FNP45. The FNP45 is a 45 ACP caliber handgun, double action. It does have let me pop the magazine out. It's a magazine release right here. It's just a little button you press on. Nice thing about this, it also has it. The H&K has it on each side, but it's got the decocker level and the magazine, the slide catch on both sides. So the big difference is it's not going to have an ambidextrous release there. So let's release this. Wanted to show you here on this is a decocker. You pop that decocker, it drops the hammer, then you can put it to safety. You won't be able to fire it, or you can drop it, and then it's going to be double action. Pop this back in because I like to keep it in. It is empty. Nice thing about this unit here, this is actually already threaded for the suppressor. It comes with this suppressor thread guard, and I will be getting the suppressor, and I'll be going over that when I get it. You have a nice hammer, little design one. It's just got the match trigger on it, the better hammer. It's got the little bit better sights, and I'm going to show you that sights. Okay, some sights. It has a area here where you can mount the scope. Well, actually, like sights, if you're going to put the suppressor on, they go a little bit above, but they do make a square suppressor that will be even with this, so you don't necessarily have to do this. But it comes with 2 other magazines, a few back straps. You can adjust the back straps on this, and basically it is, the H&K is actually a little smaller than that. But what you are getting, okay, this is the H&K, this is FNP. What you are getting here, capacity-wise, in this little monster here, you're getting a 15-round magazine, okay, versus the H&K, which is a 10-round magazine. So this FNP45 gives you 15 plus 1 in the chamber, 16. The H&K gives you 10 plus 1, so you could use it as 11. You know, it doesn't really matter. I mean, if you're shooting 45 caliber, it just depends on what you want, you know, as far as firepower. This is not as ergonomic as the H&K, this grip here, but it's a wonderful little weapon. It has your Picatinny grips on there, and like I say, match trigger, threaded, pretty nice. The only thing is they all wear in here, but I think I'll get that polished to make that stainless steel. This one is, which is really nice. You don't have to worry. I mean, the rest of the weapon is actually plastic, so nice thing, the slines are going to get worn out. This is stainless steel, so it's not going to really get scratched or anything like that. And you're not going to argue with something like that looking at you down the tube. But very nice weapons, both of them. I just, like I say, I did have the USP45 on my other video, and right now that's what we're looking at them. I have 3 magazines for each of these. Really nice weapons. And I mean, some gold dot spears in there for protection, defensive loads. But I'm going to see about getting the silencer for this one, and I might actually move over to a technical one, or I'll just get the technical barrel for this. Thanks for everybody looking, and I hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks a lot.